Well, hello again, YouTube land. So the bus is all cleaned out, vacuumed, all ready for spray foam, which they are coming to do tomorrow morning. So there's a few things that I wish I had time to do, but nothing major, but I'm just gonna skip it and I'll do it afterwards. I just want to get it done. They had, I was kind of thinking that they would be able to, or wouldn't be able to do it till next week, so I'd have another weekend to do a few more things, but they had an opening tomorrow, and so I'm going to, we're just going to go ahead and do it, and the little details that I was going to look after, we'll do next, or next week or whatever, after it's done. I ordered the fridge. It's about a month away, of course, but anyway, it's on its way. So I'll go up really to show here. I took the shower base out. It was just sitting in there, so I took that out, make it easier to insulate and less chance of it getting damaged. But it's yeah, all ready to do. And then the floors will be next, I guess. Have all the wood here. Had it for a couple of years. My brother got it for me a couple of years ago, and I've been moving it from place to place since time to put it in. So anyway, he's as soon as the insulation is in, that'll be the next chore, is the flooring, which is great because it's means it's starting to take shape. So happy day. Anyway, I'll take some more video tomorrow once it's done, and then I'll show you what that looks like. And when I could not get this piece of plywood I had a piece of plywood on the ceiling here that my intention was for it to be temporary, but I couldn't get it out of there, so I just cut. I'm putting 4-inch strips of plywood up here anyways, so I just cut everything but that out, and so that'll work okay too. Anyways, all right, so that's it for now. I will take some more video tomorrow when it's after the insulation's in, or later. All right, well, there's what it looks like spray foamed. Took the guys, apparently took them about 9 hours. No, let's see. Yeah, 8.5 to 9 hours to do it. Would have been, I'm sure because I'd contemplated doing it myself. In fact, if the price had been too high, I would have done it myself. But it was, price was okay, so I probably would have spent a week at it, doing those little, those kits. I'm still going to have to get one of those 600-foot board foot kits, and I'll do a little bit here and there myself. They're they're trying to make money at it, so they're going at a fairly good rate, and they missed a few spots where I'd like to see it a little bit thicker, but I mean, it looks good. It'll be fine. I'll just go in and shoot some more in here and there. I need to do it down around the stairs. I might as well go. Yeah, anyways, you've seen it before. that, you know, this area here all needs to be done yet. It's not finished, so I need to get a kit to do this. And like I'd said before, I want to pull the floor up in the bedroom here and put you know, just go around and seal the perimeter and all that, so it's all sealed up. And then I'll use what do you call it, Roxol for the rest of it, for the rest of the floor. They didn't tape this seal off, this slide out seal, which sucks because it's got spray foam on it now, and I ain't getting no getting that off, so I'll have to replace that, I guess. But they didn't know, like the front ones, I wasn't here. Dad let him in, and you know, was kind of here with him for the day. I was working, so the front ones are, they have the front, or you know, the inner lip on the seals here. I haven't done that on the back one yet, so these ones are fine. That one doesn't have that on there, so they got sealant on it. It's not really their fault. They're just, you know, if I'd been here, I'd have pointed it out to them, and I wasn't. I didn't mention it to Dad, so it is what it is. I'll just put a new seal on there, and then it'll all be fine. Anyways, overall, I'm pretty happy. It's way quieter in here. So, in fact, it sounds like it's echoing a little bit. Anyways, that's it for now. I'll do a bunch of cleanup tomorrow. Happy day. Alright, so a little more silliness going on. Walled in the bathroom there. I'll get that into that in a minute. I wanted to talk about this spray foam insulation a little bit. Works really good. Had it, you know, it's been in here all weekend, and it was, when I got up this morning in the other bus, it was 79 degrees because, you know, the sun was beating on it. So it was 79 degrees inside the bus, and so of course I opened it up and turned the fan on and whatnot, get some airflow happening. And you know, a couple hours later I come down here, this one's all, you know, all closed up, and I checked the temperature and it was 74. So definitely insulates a lot better than, you know, than what's in the other bus, whatever that is. I think it's just whatever came from the factory. It's built in Florida, so I don't think they were too concerned about keeping the heat in. Anyways, so this weekend I have been, oh, and something else, if I was to do this again, I would put this strapping on afterwards rather than before. You know, they did a nice job, but I can tell that they were in a hurry, and I would have thought that they would have sprayed up under, for instance, up under here first, you know, and then continue down, maybe sprayed down in here and then sprayed there, but they didn't. They just kind of shot it in there. There isn't really any insulation at all right here, so I'm gonna have to, I have to get a kit anyway to you know, to finish up around the stairs and the rear and everything else. So you know, I'll go in and add insulation in places like that as I you know, when I do it. But if that hadn't been on there, they could have just sprayed it, and then I could have put the strapping on afterwards. Also, the stuff expands, so because I haven't finished the skin on the outside, you know, the lower portion of the stainless on the outside, or the aluminum on the outside, isn't riveted along here. Let me just go outside in here and show you what I'm talking about. So what happened is, this isn't riveted along here because this stainless isn't finished yet, so this has to be riveted. So because that wood's on the inside, it pushed this out a little bit. that wood hadn't been there. I don't know if you can really see it in the video or not, but right in here, it's pushed it out almost. Well, I can get my fingers right up underneath there. And at the back here, where it's riveted, that didn't happen. And I don't have a board on the inside there, so just hindsight's always 20/20. So what I'm going to have to do is, on the inside there, I'll have to, oh, hang on, got something in my eye. So I'll have to take and dig out the insulation along the bottom here, which is going to suck, but dig all this out so that I can get the aluminum skin back in again, and then I'll have to, like I say, I have to get a kit anyways, so I'll just, you know, re-insulate it. But it sucks. There's about 3 or 4 places, a couple of spots on the other side over here, and a couple of spots on the passenger side as well. So anyways, live and learn. In the end, it'll be fine. So this weekend I've been, that's the cabinet bases. So I just making the kitchen cabinets. I'm not actually making the cabinets. I just wanted to put the bases in so that I can get the subfloor down, and then I want to put the flooring in next. So there's, you know, some walls and whatnot that has to go in before I can do that. So that's what I'm kind of working on here right now. This little, I don't know if I mentioned it before or not, but I kind of stole a little bit of the bathroom for just that little angle piece there, so I can put it, I'm going to put the dishwasher right in here, and otherwise I wouldn't have had room for it. So, and then the sink goes there, cooktop here, built-in oven there. I don't know if this makes any sense, you know, just looking at it on the floor, but anyways, built-in oven there, and then there'll be a microwave above the cooktop, built-in one. So I did all these walls here around the bathroom, and for some reason, I don't really know what the heck's going on, right in here the floor started creaking like crazy. Maybe I put weight on. And that sucks. I don't know exactly what to do about that yet, but I'll figure something out. Anyways, so I'm probably too close here really to, hang on, let me see if I can back up a little bit. I don't know if it really videos very well or not, but anyways, that's the walls in the bathroom, and this little piece here is, you know, the dishwasher will just be on the other side of that, and then the sink, the bathroom sink vanity, will just be in this corner. So anyhow, and then all the services, you know, plumbing and all that kind of stuff, vents and everything are kind of come up through the floor here and in there. The rest of the electrical, all that stuff, all the utilities will come up through there. So anyway, I guess that's my story for now. I'm going to just continue putting all these walls in here over the next week or so, and just get this all walled up, and so I have a wall down at the floor, and you know, and then I'll do the flooring up to it. So and you know, this side here, I need to put the plywood on this side as well, and so that's what I'll be doing over the next little bit. So that's that. Till next time. Oh, one other thing. These are the floor registers I got. And they're designed to They're flush mount, so their tongue and groove flooring goes into them like that. And see if I can aim the camera. And then these just drop into place. So install those as we do the flooring. There's got 4 of those, 2 for the living room here, 1 here, 1 there, 2 in the bedroom, and then the kitchen is going to have the vent. Of course, I put the vent in the wrong place, so the vent's going to actually, that'll get sealed up, and I'm probably gonna have to move that floor vent under the cabinet, and then I'll just put a grill in the kick, in the toe kick there. And the same thing up at the front there will be, you know, that's a vertical vent as well, so I'll just have to find some sort of wood vent that'll work for that. So anyway, that's my story for now. Till next time.